Hello, this is Miranda from My Scrappy Life and welcome back to my channel. This is going to be just a regular process video for December documented. However, I am going to be using the sketch right here, and it is actually the Throwback Challenge sketch that is in the month of November's album in the scrap room. Now, that is the sketch that I am using there. And then I am also attaching myself to Christmas In. It's the YouTube hop where we do Christmas layouts once a month on the 25th of whatever month that ends up being. So this is my Christmas layout, and then it also goes up on Christmas. So if you celebrate Christmas, welcome. I'm so glad to have you here. I hope that you are having a wonderful Christmas and a wonderful holiday season of the month of December. I definitely know what I will be doing on this day. I am doing this voiceover super early. I am in the month of November when I do this. So I already have planned what I am going to be doing that day, all of that, because my family is going to be going on a holiday trip starting the 28th and then going until we come back sometime in January. And then we are going to be out of town, and I will discuss more of that once we get back. I am very much of one of them that we are going to discuss after we leave. Because we're in the YouTube land. But I hope that you guys do have a wonderful holiday season. I hope that everything goes well for this day. So if you're watching it on Christmas, you are exactly like I am, because I do enjoy myself on Christmas doing the Christmas things. And then, get back to it, the following day, right? So I am following the throwback sketch that you see up in the corner there. This was done in the scrap room in 2015, and it is a sketch that I've never used. So as you can see here, it's got some banners all the way around. So what I'm trying to do is that I don't like when my back banners don't match up with the one that goes on top, just like it is in the sketch, but that's just how I am anyway. So I would have been fixing this anyway, even if it was where they were not touching like they are in there. I would have been fixing it anyway because it drives me nuts. So here I am. I am definitely just getting those ones down, and then the one on top that I'm putting the white banner, that one is sticking out just a little bit in the sketch, and I am doing the same here too. So I'm just going to give you full disclaimer. I am scrapping video chatting with Bree. So if you see my hands just all of a sudden stop and I'm talking, that's probably what it is for that part of it. So I am following this sketch very close. I am doing a lot of edging for a lot of my videos. I haven't really explained that a lot in my other previous ones, but I have been doing that because when you do the pattern on pattern like I do, I am very much a pattern paper. It doesn't bother me doing tons of different pattern papers on pattern. But the way to break it up so that it does not look like all you did was throw a bunch of papers on a piece of paper because it looks very busy is by doing the edging. That is why you see me do my edging all the time on my 12x12. With mine, I could care less. I know that it's not something that a lot of people do, but I do it all the time. So the photos that I have that I'm working with right here, you will see me play around with it. I forgot about the paper in the background. So here I am putting this piece of paper back down and then getting my photos back on it. I forgot about that, but I do obviously do the edging of that one too. You'll see me do that here in a little bit once I get my photos on there. And it is Christmas Eve. This follows up with my other tradition that I do. I talked about it before in my traditions where we eat nachos, or we do like nacho bar on Christmas Eve. And then I purchased, no, wait. Santa Claus purchased this little thing that says for Santa, and you put the cup, a couple cookies, and then we had cranberries this year because I forgot to buy the carrots for the reindeer. So we looked it up. Yes, reindeer can have cranberries. So I'm telling y'all right now, next year, if you forget the carrots for Santa Claus the night before on Christmas Eve, you can give them some reindeer or some cranberries and they will eat them too, just to let you know. So that is why you see that on there. But it actually has a spot for the carrots. And Santa made sure that we could put our name on it. So I will get this out. This will be a tradition that will be out every year. I absolutely love this thing. It is super gorgeous. I just love doing it. And it is something that I have done. I have talked about Echo Park and how they need to get with the times on their brads, but I am using the collection, the kit. I've got two of them put together. So I've got the Cartabellas, a vintage Christmas that was from December 2024, and then the Cartabella Christmas Village from December 2025. My 2024 collection, I only got the flavors of the month and embellishment because I was not part of the design team then, but then now that I've gotten the December 2025, that has got my design team kit, so that is the flavors of the month, the embellishment kit, and the pattern paper add-on. And because I killed the Photo Plays December 2025 collection with one of my layouts. I don't know, wherever it is in the beginning of this month, sometime in this month. I have also killed that. So what I had left over, I put with this kit because the colors match. I am going to tell you this right now. It does not matter if you are putting collections together because you still want to use the little bits that are left over, as long as the color matches, it doesn't matter what collections you put it with. I like to tell everybody that because I will have people in the comments, they always do, will say, why'd you put those collections together? Because the color matches. I am very much one of them that if the color matches, I am rolling with it. So my to-do list down on the bottom is definitely nothing that has anything to do with the way the sketch looks like, because I am not doing that sun that's up in the corner. So I put it down on the bottom, and it just talks about what Kaylin does on Christmas Eve. And it just gives her like the little bit of a play-by-play about being good all year. And then we put out the tray and we take the photos and we do all of the fun stuff and we go to bed and just all of that. And so that is what the to-do list is. And here I am playing where the title goes. At first I was doing this and then I forgot that I was like, duh. I was like, it's supposed to go down there. And so it's Old St. Nicholas. We do our tradition. If you don't know, our traditions, we got two of them. We do our German tradition. That is on December 5th. You put out your boot out on the porch right by the door. And Niklaus comes by with Krampus. And they decide then if you have been good. And if you have been good, you get apples and oranges and a little bit of fruit and a little bit of a snack saying you have been good all year. And then Christmas Eve, when Christmas Eve comes, then Nick Klaus comes back and does his thing. Then the other tradition is we do like the American side of the tradition with Christmas Eve, doing the Christmas lists and all that. That is what is, you don't see it in the photograph, but I do have her Christmas list there. And we always ask for it early because my daughter is very much Santa Claus. Santa Claus everything. Santa Claus this, Santa Claus that. Sparkles this, sparkles that. She is very much all into that. And so we ask for her Santa list early so that we can look to see what she is asking. And if there is things that Santa Claus is definitely not going to get because we are very much, we will get the high price items, not Santa Claus. Santa Claus gets the practical stuff. We get the high price stuff. So, I've always done it that way. And then we make sure double check that and then go from there. So now I am going to be doing some splatters. You see me do all of the things, got all the things going, and then you will see me come out with the Distress Spritz is the antique linen right here. That is that part that I'm going through and doing. And then I decide to get out. I was going to shut it off right here and be like done. And then I'm like, nope. Then I get the little sequence mixes that I found that matches this collection. And so I have it with that. No, I'll take that back. Hold up. It is part of my little kit that I get that I have for Christmas. And it's just the Christmas colors that I like to put. And they're all little enamel dots from the company close to my heart. Unfortunately, they have now closed down. They are extinguished with Stampin' Up. So if there is anything, I am no longer a distributor, however, a consultant. However, there are tons of Stampin' Up ladies out there that does both the card making and obviously scrapbooking. So here I am. I'm just going to use up anything and everything I can possibly do and get some gems on here. And then that is it. Make sure that you guys have a wonderful holiday season. I hope that you guys are all staying safe and have a wonderful day. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.